Hello and welcome to my third video. Yeah, this one I'm super excited about showing you. There are some wonderful coins. And yeah, the businessman in me loves these coins, but the collector in me loves them even more. So some of these coins I won't be selling. They will be going straight into my reserve. And yeah, let's kind of get into the video because I am super excited. If you do like my content, support me, give me a thumbs up or comment, or subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, most of these coins, or at least some of these coins, I actually sold to the gentleman. So he ended up buying them. I checked some of the prices. He's done all right. A 1988 proof double sovereign. There's nothing really special about the year. It's a nice example. Now, people sometimes say to me, Sean, what do you grade? This is a perfect candidate for grading. So I actually bought this coin like this. I bought it from Hat and Garden Metal, so they can have a free shout out, go them. But I bought the coin like this. It come with a COA. It come with the coin. I don't think they'd put it in now. They probably eBay it. But I wasn't in a position at the time, so I wasn't even trading really at the time. I just getting the odd coin and flipping it for beer money. But this type of coin is great for grading because there's no box. You usually don't get the COA. So grading usually adds value. I found that usually people are like, do you have the box and COA or is it graded? There's different types of markets and you can service the grading market by kind of having this. But in terms of beautiful, I don't think he's taken it out of capsule. I had two of these. Two of them just turned up and I ended up selling both of them. Like I said, I wasn't a business when I sold him these coins. I just got the odd coin in it. It was a long time ago. Oh, what do I show you next? Wow, this I don't even know. Don't know where to start. A spade guinea. I know next to nothing about guineas. I said this to him. My knowledge is after this. So I do have a buyer potentially lined up. He's into his guineas. Half guinea. I don't know why this kind of crimping happens. I've seen it before, but I don't have the knowledge for it. Let's take it out. It's of its capsule. The edging looks fine. But yeah, my knowledge is certainly not from this era, and I'd be lying to you on camera if I said I knew anything about it. The truth is I don't. I priced it in a way that I thought was kind of fair. I got a $2.5 Indian head. Sadly, it was removed from jewelry. I actually think this was my coin I sold him. I think this was part of my collection when I started. I think I got it graded. It was one of my first gradings. I'm convinced of it. I'm 99% sure. I've had a lot of coins come through my hands, but this, I just remember this. I don't know why. I got it graded because the feathering looked really good. Bear in mind, I'm not the person I was when I was selling part of my collection to this gentleman. I do this every day. Every day I'm looking at coins and I'm seeing where the value is. And I'm thinking about where the value might be going forward. I wasn't that person when I got this. I was buying something in, and if it was nice and if I got a bit lucky and there was money to be made on it, I was just like, okay, I don't mind selling it. Some things fitted my collection, some things didn't. it wasn't a business. It was just a case of, let's get something in that I like, and hopefully I've done okay on the pricing. Now, which one do I show you next? I'll go for this one. They just get better and better after this. They really, really do. Look at that. Double 2002. This one most likely will go to grading. What a lovely coin. Lovely, lovely coin. I've seen stuff like this that's got like a little bit of hazing. There is a slight mark on the Queen's head, sadly, on the cheek, if you can see it. It won't get a 70, but again, the price lift is there. You know, if this gets a 68 or a 69, I'm doing okay. I priced it with the downside in mind, because I never know. I said this to the gentleman. I said I always price with downside in mind because it's a business. If I was purely a collector, I wouldn't worry about that. You know, I've bought things where I know I'm going to lose money on it, and I'm kind of okay with that. But this is a business, and it needs to make sense. And yeah, lovely coin, lovely, lovely coin. I think this is probably. I actually think this is my favourite out of all the big five. Next coin. Wow. Next coin. Beautiful coin coming up. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Yeah, you got it. I didn't sell the gentleman this one. This wasn't one of mine. I think the 2002 was one of mine. So it's like beautiful coin. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Let's do it on this side. Look at that. Beautiful coin. I feel like a kid in a candy shop, and some of these coins just wow me, really. I know they're moderns, you know, but you can appreciate beauty. You know, you can appreciate something that is valuable. And to me, this is a beautiful coin. I've now got this in the 5.5. I don't have the 5 as a BU, mind you. I'm hoping to keep this coin, and I'm hoping to keep the 2002, but the reality is, will I have the cash flow? That is a different matter. I might not have it, and unfortunately it'll be a case of selling again. Now, when I was selling to this guy, I was in a position that a lot of stackers are in. Sometimes you have to sell something to buy something else, and that's what I was doing. So if I saw something I really liked the look of, I'd sell it. But I wasn't thinking about how the asset would appreciate. Now, this is for this gentleman, coins like this is what allowed him to double his money. The heavy lifting has been done on coins like this, and I think he was genuinely happy with the price. Now, the next coin. Do you remember as a youngster and you had your first love and she broke your heart? That's the next coin for me. There's maybe 3 coins that I sold in my life, and I really wish I hadn't. Really, really wish I hadn't. Well, today I welcome one of them back. It's actually a set. And when I sold it at the time, I made 50 quid, and I thought, yeah, I'm like, great, you know, I just made 50 quid, I can go out and get drunk. But I really, really wish I hadn't sold it. And it's nothing to do with money. It really isn't. It's to do with the fact that I just love anything Shipwreck. Now this one's going in my safe. I'm sorry, this is not getting sold. The Duro Sovereign set. Now, as I learned recently, Duro, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Duro coins are not rare by any stretch. They're not rare coins. But you won't know you have one. Chances are you've had a Duro Shipwreck coin. One of my subscribers, he sent me a message. He sent me a little write-up and he just said, oh, look at this. Here's the write-up. Apparently they recovered so many coins that they didn't want to flood the market. So a lot of them just got sold as bullion, which is a shame. Like that's a real shame. That's a bit of history. You know, it's lied at the bottom. Sadly, there's no copper spotting on these, which is a shame. It doesn't matter. It's going in my safe. When I sold this, I didn't understand at the time what it would be like to sell something that I probably couldn't replace. And I think this type of coin, or these coins here, were an inflection point in my life to really start forward thinking. Shipwreck gold and silver does very well. It always will do very well. People will pay for the story. People like the intrigue of it, and it was just, I sold it because I needed the money. I'm not in that position anymore. So this one is going back in the collection. So that's one of 3 that I've managed to get. Coin number 2 that I sold that I probably will never see again was a 10th proof Rooster Luna 1, and I think there was like 100 odd mintage. And I just didn't think about it. I made 100 odd quid on it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And you know, in reality, I should have held off. It might even be a £300-400 coin. You shouldn't sell your best coins. You shouldn't sell the rarer stuff. You should either keep it and build a collection around it, or you should find a home to someone who can build a collection around it. I sold it to someone who I believe probably flipped it. The third coin I won't really get into, but yeah, tell me what you think. I'm a really, really lucky boy. I feel like a kid in a candy shop over these coins. And it's always nice to have quality. You see a lot of bullion from me, but quality is nice as well. And yeah, there is some real quality coins here. This one, the 1989. If I can keep these done, I might grade them. I might get them graded. This one will get graded. That one's probably going to get graded. But yeah, I'm sorry the video is longer than planned. Sometimes you just have to appreciate nice coins. So take care, guys. Bye.